MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Doug Fister is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
3-0 now. Lifetime against Doug Fister. He's got a 3-for-7 line. .3-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. Fielded by Beltran. And that's the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Giro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Michael Lee waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael
Stepping into the box,
Lee.
Michael Lee. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Reddick, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, James Harden. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. As a look, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hit on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving it too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box, David Lee. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
3 runs already home here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough play. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Batting 7, shortstop, Carlos.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
And he just misses with a curveball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The men on third with 2 down. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 3-2 fouled away. Is on the ground now for Andrus at short. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 3-0. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left. 1 down. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in his zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Three-two pitch. Full count still. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. His line against Justin Verlander comes in with 15 hits in 53 ABs. He also has 1 home run.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Beltre, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
It's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Verlander pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. The fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second inning now for Marlington. Houston leads this one 3-0. Next up for the Astros, George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start the second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Number 9,
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifetime against Doug Fister. He's 0 for 7. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. From the stretch. Ground ball left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Ready for another chance, Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Grounded back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. To second for one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. The 2-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Payoff pitch on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. He's around third, not done yet. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, James Harden, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And another foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers nothing. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. His line against Justin Verlander, he's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Ball 1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harden moves over. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping up now, Tommy Joseph. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
A ball and a strike to Tommy Joseph. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting seventh, designated hitter
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Verlander's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and two strikes. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Robinson Chirinos would be next. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His club will hit when we return. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Matt Bush is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Digging in to try it again. David Lee, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Lee has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Correa over at second. Springer at first. One gone. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Correa is on his way home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jose Altuve. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Little tapper down the third baseline. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. High pop-up. Beltre just to the left of the mound, and that's the third out. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Rangers nothing. So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Altuve at second. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The shortstop, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Delino DeShields looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Men on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
DeShields at third with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. Gonzalez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 8 and the Rangers 1. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3, if you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside the park home run last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Missed with a slider. 8 runs, just 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
That's a ball.
And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Sorry, that's a ball.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, James Harden. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. After the walk, a quick check on first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 8 runs, just 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 1 left for Houston, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Circle change there, called strike 1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Count 0-2.
smoked on the ground left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Army Joseph.
Up next for the Rangers, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Verlander's ready. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. Shin-Soo Choo would be next. That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
High in the air out to center field. Springer is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Popped him up. And Beltre will take this one in for route #1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's George Springer. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gone! George Springer has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Now batting, first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. On the ground to third. Right there is Beltran. And there are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0. Two-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now. Josh Reddick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Josh Reddick, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. Over to third, but it's thrown away. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Reddick at second with 2 down. Three and 0 now. Number 3 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hey! 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Ready for another shot now, number 3. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but That wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Here's a high pop-up. Joseph is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Rangers 1. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Lee. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirino.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time. Too tight, B-N-O. Odor is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's Odor now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And oh, this is right past him at first and down the right field line. And he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners are at first and third, one away. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Altuve over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Verlander pauses. First pitch on the way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the move is Springer. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Alex Claudio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in, James Harden. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Harden.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Andrews calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now, David Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Inside and low. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Correa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside and low, 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Lazar is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Astros leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he is in there.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First offering on its way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another shot now, Marwin Gonzalez. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Takes a knee-high fastball. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's set, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Now here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Odor has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Riding in once again, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Springer. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. This one's flared off to the right side. Lee is going to get there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Verlander still with 1 earned run on his line through 6 1/3. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Chirinos, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa fields it cleanly. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Here's Rougned Odor now. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Joseph stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Texas. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready for another chance? Michael Lee. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Ready once again, number 3. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. Mazara back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, James Harden. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 0-1 on its way. There's a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Working the outer half here, but ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Soft liner to the right side. And there's 1 down now.
Center fielder, number 3, Delano Shield.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joe Smith.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 2 for 4. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. One out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. Two out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Tony Barnett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tony Barnett.
Digging in to try it again, David Lee. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Andres into shallow left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Barnett, a native of the 49th state of Alaska. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's ball 2.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Correa takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate.
Center fielder.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Here's George Springer as he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's Joey Gallo now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. That's lifted the other way out to left. Harden is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
First baseman, Tommy Joseph.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tommy Joseph. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Houston posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Justin Verlander earns his first win of the season. Doug Fister was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Doug Fister. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.